Hello, this is Kyle. So, Formula 1 2015 is well underway now. We are 3 races in and already some clear patterns are starting to emerge. For example, the Chinese Grand Prix finishing order was 2 Mercedes, 2 Ferraris and then 2 Williams. And I think it's safe to say that a lot of races are going to finish like that this year. However, there is still one big unknown, and that is McLaren. Coming on the back of 2 years in which McLaren have really struggled, 2015, on the face of it, appears to be no better for them. In fact, it looks like, by far, the worst year yet for McLaren.
If you followed F1 this year, then you might just have noticed that the team traditionally used to fighting for wins and championships has been reduced to backmarkers, battling the likes of Manor and Force India, which is a shocking and painful sight to watch. But what makes it even stranger is that the drivers seem to be surprisingly enthusiastic about the team and its prospects.
Now, it's easy to say, well, that's just PR, of course they're going to say good things. But this is Button and Alonso we're talking about here. 2 massive names, hugely experienced and used to fighting at the front. If they really believed that they were going to be spending the whole year at the back of the grid, I think they would be visibly unhappy, and we'd be able to see that. In fact, I think they might even be leaving the team.
Far from it, Jenson Button is even on record as saying something to the effect that he expects McLaren to challenge Mercedes in the future. And that's not something any backmarker team would say unless they were very confident, because it would sound stupid. So it's fair to say that McLaren are going to move up the order. They are McLaren after all. They may have struggled in recent years, but they're still a massive team and they're not going to sit around at the back.
Indeed, they are already improving, as the lap times indicate. They are closer to the pace now than they were in Australia, for example. So the question really is, how much can they improve? Where will they be in the rankings at the end of the year? Now, one thing that's different about McLaren's 2015 to their 2013 and 14 is that I get the impression that they don't actually have an inherently bad car this year.
It's more just a case that their car isn't working properly, which is not the same thing, because if they could get the car working, it would actually be a good car, maybe even a very good car. All we do know is that their major problem at the moment is with the Honda engine, and of course the modern hybrid engines are so complex, you can't even call them engines in the traditional sense. They are more like a network of components, including kinetic and heat energy recovery systems, that constantly communicate and work to make the whole unit as efficient as possible.
This has resulted in teams such as McLaren and Honda taking a long-term approach by developing a highly advanced and sophisticated engine with the hope that it will pay off once all the teething troubles are ironed out. But the thing is, until those teething troubles are sorted, we can't know exactly how good the car is. We just know that it is good, or at least that's what they keep telling us. You have to consider, though, that the rate of development in Formula 1 these days is so fast that McLaren are already at an enormous disadvantage just from being on the back foot. So certainly I can't see them winning any races, at least this year. I think they might just reach the podium with some luck to help them along, and only in the final quarter of the year. But it's so hard to tell. Please let me know what you guys think. If you have any further insight on this, please comment. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, check out my website and my Facebook page, and I'll see you next time.